So, guys, this is today's just going to be this one, and I'm not going to make it as long as I did last night. I did that last night when I was done, man. My phone was dead, man. Evidently, the camera really eats up the battery. But I said, I'd try to get you at least once a day, and this is it. We had a really good day today. We sure did. He had a big crew today, man. He had a bunch of us out there today. And his son was out there, and this other kid named Zach, who's really cool. I like that kid. And we were up on that roof today. Oh man, I thought yesterday was hot. Today it was brutal. But there was kind of a little bit of a breeze, which thank God, because I would have passed out. I would have, if there had been no breeze and a cloud going by once in a while, I probably would have gone unconscious. I mean, it was just brutal up there. But we got a lot done, and we're moving along, and so it's cool. It's cool. Really isn't much to say, other than that about how brutally hot it was today. But we survived it. We drank lots of water, and oh man, the boss, he took us to lunch today. Man, he took us to this place. It was called, I can say their name because they're not, I don't think they're a corporation, but it was called DeSalvo's. Nice Italian name. And the boss recommended. He was like Theodore, because he calls me Theo, or Theo. He calls me Theo. He's like, you like Philly cheesesteaks? And I'm like, man, that's like my favorite food, especially when I'm in Philadelphia. And he's like, man, I'm going to take you to a place today, man. They make the best Philly cheesesteaks. And the place was called DeSalvo. And man, it was good. It was so. Look, that's what I couldn't. I couldn't even eat it all. It was just, oh man, it was so good. The cheese was like, the cheese was. It was like a TV commercial, man, when they showed the cheese going. Somebody just sent me a message there. We'll go check that out afterwards. I think somebody gave me a thumbs up, man. I know last night I was talking about people giving me thumbs down. I'm kind of waiting for one of those, but haven't seen one yet, I don't know. North Korea has not called me, just so you federal agents know that. I don't know who these foreigners are that watch me, but, nobody's called me and said, this is North Korea, man. All right, well, I'm not gonna burn up the battery here. Just want to let you all know that I had a really good day today. It did rain at the end of the day, so that was kind of nice, kind of cooled it off a little bit. So we'll sleep good tonight. I did do a little bit of exploring, and there's another, not too far from here. There's another preserve. I guess it's a preserve. It's a nature preserve. It's not really a park, it's got a path that goes around through it, and in the middle of it, there's this pavilion, and there's another one down over there, and it's kind of like, the same thing as this one. It's just got a little path that goes around it, and you can, walk your dog or just walk around, whatever. It's nice, beautiful. I haven't spent a night here yet, but I'll bet you the mosquitoes could probably get pretty rough here in the nighttime. But that's okay. We're prepared for that. We're prepared for everything, and so I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna make this I just hung up with a church over in Cape Coral, Florida. I'm on the hunt now for some of those guys over in Fort Myers, and I know my one friend Derek. He goes to this church, and I found it. I knew where it was at, and I Google mapped it, and I found it, and I left him a message. Hey, tell Derek, here's my number. Tell Derek to call me. And so maybe we can get some information about those poor people over there in Fort Myers and Cape Coral. And I'd heard that the island that I used to live on with the shrimp boats, that it was just utterly destroyed, that there's nothing there anymore. It was just blown over, which is kind of sad, because Matt Lachey, that island Matlacha, it's rich in history. There's a bar there, and I'm not going to say the name of the bar because of I'm not. They don't deserve it. I don't care if they're a small business. I'm not giving them their name because, and I'll tell you that story later as to why I won't give them any cheese. Uh, but this right across the street from the shrimp boat I was working on, there used to be this bar. I'm just gonna have to go there and look at it. But before it was a bar, it used to be a hotel, and before it was, back in during World War II, it used to be a whorehouse, and they turned it into a bar. And I guess during World War II, Cape Coral was a bombing range. You know, the Army Air Corps. You know, the Air Force hadn't been invented yet back then. You know, it was called the Army Air Corps. They were part of the Army, and they used Cape Coral as a bombing range, and they would keep German POWs there. And I do believe that's what my grandfather did in the war. He guarded. I know that's what he did. I know he guarded, you know, German POWs, and he probably did it there in Cape Coral. You know, because he was from Miami, or whatever. They probably just shipped him over to Cape Coral on the other side of the state. And, yeah, watch these Nazis. You know. Try not to shoot yourself in the foot. But anyway, I'm not gonna, you know, run on long here. I just want to let you know, I said that, you know, I would call you every day, and today was a hot one, and you know, same thing. We're still looking down at the grass and not up at it, and I hope you guys are too. So you know, if you know, you get bored or something, go to my send me a message to my Gmail. It's tcmars, like in the planet, 642 tcmars642@gmail.com. You know, if you want to shoot me a text or something, you know, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna put my phone number out there. I am, you know, I want to talk to you guys, and but I need to write it down on a piece of paper, because if I start pushing buttons now, I'm gonna hang up. But that's kind of what this is. You know, this is my surroundings right here. You know, it's all real pretty, beautiful pine trees and mangroves, and I think they call those saw palms or something like that. And it's a good name, because if you rub up against one, man, it'll cut your fingers off. It will. All right, guys, stay out of trouble, man. If I see something interesting before, you know, I lay down for the day, you know, I'll shoot another video out there. But it's kind of rain. It's still, you can hear it. It's kind of raining, so probably not too much is gonna happen. I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, go into YouTube, and you know, YouTube has free movies, lots of them. I'll probably just watch a movie and just, you know, take it easy. You know, tomorrow's a brand new day, and then I hope we get as much done tomorrow as we did today. All right, bless your hearts. Praise God. Everybody stay out of trouble. All right, bye.